Welcome YouTube, welcome to another one of my videos. My name is Andrew, and if you're new to my channel, if you're new to my brand, I basically break down info product businesses. I basically break down online brands and how they're able to sell and run their paid courses, their partnerships, their coaching mentorship, basically anything that a creator does to push out their info product and push out their value in content. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down how UGC creators like Millie, Adrian are able to scale their info products. So if you create anything like UGC, or if you sell anything like UGC, or if you sell anything at all online, this breakdown is definitely going to help, and it's definitely going to give you some good value that maybe you can incorporate, you can apply to your info product business. So without further ado, we can get straight into it, right? So starting off, 3 simple steps to her success is she's getting attention, she nurtures that attention, and then she's converting it, right? So you get traffic, you generate quality leads, and then you convert those leads. So breaking that down, number 1, the first step is get attention. So the first thing you need to do to sell anything is actually get attention to your brand, to your profile, to your business. So her traffic sources come from YouTube and IG, and she provides value-based content to her target audience. Now, I've mentioned value-based content plenty of times before, and it's essentially just providing real value, real actionable, useful value that when your audience consumes it, they actually can take something away from it and be able to apply it to their own day-to-day, or apply it to their business or whatever they need help on, right? So after she gets that attention, she's then going to nurture it. So her actual content does all the nurturing for her. So her content builds KLT, and then she combines that with value. So over time, her audience will start to become quality leads. Now this is essential, right? So then after she's able to get attention, she nurtures it, then you need to actually convert it. So with call to actions and lead magnets, she's able to take the attention, give action, and convert, right? So I broke this down into two traffic sources. So her first traffic source is YouTube. So the goal essentially is to build authority through her content and engage her audience by providing value-based content to build know, like, trust, and drive revenue by generating more attention to convert into consulting clients, right? So this is her YouTube. She has a very large following of 500K subscribers. And yeah, so in her bio, she provides links to her free workshop with the purpose of getting people to sign up for it. So where then she can nurture them and upsell her into a high ticket program. Now this is an essential strategy. This is very good because basically when you go to her brand, you're going to see what it's about. So she tells you, you can plan out your next 4 months of content for free in the workshop. In her free workshop, she gives you 4 months of content. As a UGC creator, as someone who creates content and is trying to sign brand deals and is doing like sponsorships and partnerships, this is essential because their number one thing that they need to do is produce content. So right off the bat, she's automatically giving a solution to one of our pains. So me, if I wanted to do UGC, if I wanted to start creating user-generated content for, I don't know, clothing brands, for makeup, for anything, I need to produce content. I need to make content for those brands. So right off the bat, she's giving us a free workshop for free content. So as a UGC creator, that's really good. That's really good because, like I said, you need content, right? So then she provides the free workshop, a content creator course bundle, and her IG and her TikTok. So that's good. Like, those links there are very good. And if you are generating attention through YouTube, definitely have your links in your bio and drive traffic to those links, right? So basically her content strategy. So the main goal of her YouTube is to provide as much value possible. By focusing on value-based content, she positions herself as a high authority, and automatically when anyone in the UGC space needs help with X problem, they go to her channel for help. The goal here is to provide content to solve these problems So she is getting a lot of leads. So every person, mostly, I want to say like every person that is clicking on her videos are her ideal customers, right? So imagine having 10, like for example, right here, 10K people that are absorbing your value, absorbing your information, and especially since she is nurturing them and giving out CTAs, call to actions, to go and click a link, to go join this webinar, to go book a call, etc. Could really be anything. She's driving a whole lot of attention. So by also implementing her lead magnets throughout her content, she's collecting high quality leads everywhere, right? So which means a lot of people in her email list, a lot of people opting into her program, and a lot of booked calls. So this is where we begin to see how effective value-based content really is and what it could do for your brand. So another key thing to take note of it is how she's able to use her YouTube video descriptions to further nurture her leads and drive them down her sales funnel, right? So for example, so essentially she sets up a CTA for business help. Anyone who's watching that video is in her target market, so taking use of that, she pushes out her solutions to her market problems, right? So essentially we want to provide value, we want to provide content on problems. We want to provide solutions to problems so that when people, for example, when UGC creators are stuck and they're looking for solutions, they go to her automatically, and then now they're investing in her content, in her courses, in their time, right? So for example, right here, she goes, this step by step, exactly what I would do if I had to start from zero growing on Instagram, right? What I would do to hit 10K followers in 30 days on Instagram. And then she says, want to grow on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok? Join the BSP model course bundle here. So the BSP model is also a unique mechanism, right? So what she's doing here is she's providing her solutions, but in her own way. Because usually when people provide stuff, it's usually all the same. Like for example, people who provide like marketing ads, like that's very generic, that's very basic, it doesn't draw attention. But when they say join the BSP model, they're going to be like, wow, like what is the BSP model? Like, hey, I'm interested in that. This is growing YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I need that. I need this BSP model. So then she sends them to click that link, right? So in this example, the problem or pain she's attacking is not growing on YouTube, IG, or TikTok. So her solution to that problem is her BSP model. So this is another marketing strategy like I talked about. So create a unique mechanism to solve X problem. So then she also provides more free value, which we call lead magnets, with the purpose of giving that free value in the form of document checklist guide, all to drive people down her funnel. So these are some resources, some lead magnets that she created. They're called lead magnets because they're essentially attracting her ICP, her ideal customer. She's attracting them and giving them so much value with the purpose of nurturing them, right? So 50 Reels hooks, the ultimate UGC creator bundle, like these are all very attractive courses and attractive help that as a UGC creator I will go and use, right? So from these links, she then sends them, so all the content, all the free value, and all the CTAs are to push prospects to her main offer, So once a prospect lands on this landing page, they will go through all the value she provides in it. And since she's already warmed up and nurtured her audience through her value-based content, she already built KLT, which means her audience knows, likes, and trusts her. She's able to convert her high ticket offer, right? So then we're gonna break her actual her landing page and her offer. But now we have to look at her Instagram. So her Instagram is also a source of traffic that she is leveraging. So the goal here is to leverage Instagram for generating quality leads. She uses the same value-based content approach and drives lead through a well-developed sales funnel that ends in booked calls. So essentially she's doing the same thing in YouTube, but now just in Instagram, driving them to her landing page where then she's gonna go and sell them, right? So this is her bio, this is her Instagram. very clean. Like, she has her students, she has tools, what she uses, her free gifts or free lead magnets, any tips, and then we see right here her stand store, which is essentially where she has everything. So similar to YouTube in her bio, she provides links to her stand store where she provides all her socials and has a few low ticket info products, all with the purpose of continuing to provide value and nurturing them essentially for the high ticket. So right, she has these bundles, a 4-month content strategy workshop, 12-month content creator, the creator plan, 50 real prompts, right? So these are all things that are essentially helping and giving more value. And then this is where she sells her high ticket right here, right? So going down that, her actual content strategy is, so the main goal of her Instagram is to provide as much value possible. Very similar strategies to her YouTube, where she is essentially solving problems, right? So we want to solve pain problems with our content to really build KLT. And I mentioned KLT so much because we literally can't sell anything without having our market, our audience, to be able to know, like, or trust us. Think of the last time you bought from somewhere or a business that you didn't know, you didn't like, or trust them. Like, it just doesn't happen, right? So the content needs to be useful as well, where viewers or anyone in the audience can take action right after viewing a reel or post. Right, so we see here, for example, in this video, 3 things you'll need if you want to be a content creator, right? So a lot of lifestyle videos too, just sharing the dream, sharing the goals, just unlocking value for your content, right? This is a case study. When my student grows 100K followers in 3 months. Now that's, you see, like, that's crazy. Even me, as I'm not even UGC creator, I would go and watch that, right? So essentially, she's repurposing and driving all that traffic to her landing page. Same with her YouTube, right? So the BSP model. So inside the landing page, she breaks down everything there is to her high ticket course. But before that, she calls out who she is targeting. She shows who she can help and then lists all the problems with solutions, with testimonials, and successful students to further nurture and prospect, right? So this is what this is, right? So I created the BSP model with one goal in mind: to help content creators set themselves up for real success by building a strong online presence that evolves with the times, etc. So then start your content creator journey, right? So if I'm landing on this, this is very appealing, this is very attractive to me, right? So then after she calls out who, then she calls out the pains and that her ICP deals with, right? So she calls everyone here, so to help content creators, so this is for content creators, and then she lists, right? So you feel like it's just out of reach. She calls out all the pains, all the problems. You're overwhelmed. You want social media to be a full-time, but you have no idea. You don't know who to trust. Your content is a roller coaster. You aren't sure how, right? So she's digging in deep into these pains that many UGC creators deal with. These are pains that and problems that she receives comments on, she receives DMs on. So it's really taking all that and putting it into one and really giving it all out. So how does she know the pains and problems? By doing market research and understanding her ICP. So by engaging with your audience and asking the right questions, you can understand your ICP and audience, which then you know exactly what pains and problems your audience has, which then you can provide real solutions that are no-brainers, right? So this is where asking the right questions and developing the right kind of brand and brand identity comes in, because now you have to understand the other people. You have to provide value for essentially everybody who is struggling, right? So down the landing page, she continues to push out the goals and desired situations her ICPs have, right? So then after she's like, okay, so you're feeling overwhelmed, you have no idea, you're confused, you're scared, you aren't sure how to balance all of it. If there was only a way to jumpstart your growth, how would it feel if you had a bundle, a step-by-step model, a unique online presence, a system for creating bomb content, a complete guide, all the resources you need, right? So this is now providing solutions to the problem. She's like, if you feel scared, here's this step by step. If you don't know what to do, here's this guide. If you need help with content, here's this content planner. So you see how basically she's just re-engineering and just being like, okay, you need problem with this, here. She's just handing it out. So this is when, that's how she's able to build that KLT. She's able to build these high quality clients, high quality leads, because now she's just leveraging their pains and problems and putting herself as a solution, right? So remember, your high ticket or lead magnets or content needs to be able to solve a problem. It looks like this. So I'm basically about to break this down, right? So ICP, your ideal customer profile, your ideal customer, has a desired situation and goal that they want to get to, but they have X, Y, and Z problem. So they are starting at point A, their current situation, and want to get to point B, their desired situation. So they're here, they want to get to here, right? So that's essentially how she's approaching her audience. She then continues to list all the benefits and features that will help any prospect with content creation, UGC, different social media courses. Basically an A to Z course that solves almost all her market's pain and problems. She also has a long list of testimonials throughout the landing page and her social medias, building more trust, more authority, while at the same time proving that her systems work. And then finally, after breaking down the value, she value stacks putting it all together with one purpose, and that is to sell, right? So right here, these are her testimonials. I went back and applied everything you said, and the improvements are amazing. Just very good results. Just wanted to take a minute to say thanks for all the amazing info in the course and your help here. So this isn't hard to do. All you have to do is just provide as much value possible. Just give these solutions, and people, you will see results like this. You will see testimonials, you will get your clients results, you will get your students results, right? And then after she goes through all the testimonials, she then value stacks, which is also a good strategy where she basically just gives everything and the value for it, right? And so the value she determines from like the actual value that's inside, and then like the amount of time it took for her to build it. She puts all that, and then basically here she says this model that is going to help you grow, help you scale, get you brands, is valued at $22,000 now. That's a lot of money. But now her price that she's giving it is only $1,500. So people here are like, okay, like she's got a point. She's providing all this. She's providing all this value only for $1,500. That would be a no-brainer, right? So that's basically how Millie, she's able to scale her high ticket info product. And like I said, it's really just getting attention, nurturing that attention, and converting that attention. It's very not that hard. You see that her funnel is very simple, and it was very simple to break down. And she has strategies in here that anybody can include into their own brand. Now, you see there's no crazy landing pages, no crazy opt-in pages, there's no up sales, down sales, all this nonsense that usually brings in a lot of trouble and a lot of just, it's overwhelming. So yeah, if you run a UGC, or if you run any coaching business or any info products and you're trying to scale and you're trying to get attention to that, I hope that this video was able to help you. And if you do need more value, if you do have more questions, or just want to chat about it, definitely you can hit me up. I'll be happy to hop on a call with you, or just through DMs, just walking through your funnel, your strategies, your processes, and we can take a look at that, and we can see how we can then scale your info product or your coaching or mentorship. So anyway, that is it for today's video. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it through here, definitely hit me up on IG, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.